Okay, this is the monthly horoscope for Scorpio for the month of January 2023. Hello, my Scorpions. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And yes, this is an ASMR video. Woo, woo, woo. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and thank you for everyone who has, and wishing you all a happy new year and a blessed one. So my Scorpions, on the 1st at 10:07 p.m. Mercury goes direct in Sagittarius, and there's a stellium happening in Capricorn as well, and a stellium in Mars, not a stellium in your second house in the beginning, so before Mars moves out into your third house. So this could be a good time to come up with money making ideas, starting a new creative project, starting new money endeavors. For others of you, you are resourceful at this time and tight-fisted with your money, but you still don't know where your money went. Okay, you will probably feel like being alone. This gives you an increase of mental concentration, so this is an ideal time to get ahead on homework, studies, or whatever it is that you're trying to clear away. This is a great time to buckle down and focus on whatever you've been putting off. Quick thinking and decisiveness means that making plans is favored, and being more adventurous and taking risks should lead to positive results. On the 4th at 9:58 a.m., Mars leaves your second house, which is awesome, and enters your third house. You are quiet and you speak. When you speak, other people listen. This is a great time for experts, teachers. This is a great time for trainers, anything to deal with communications, because people tend to listen to you more. You could be more focused on work and home during this time period as well. So this is a very productive time for you with this energy, or you're just like keeping it close to home, focusing on family and just focusing on work with this energy. You're very protective of your home, and you don't leave things. Be careful and be protective of your home, and don't leave things in your car at this time, because you could get robbed. Okay, be careful while driving or catching up errands around town. You can be accident prone. Your environment may be filled with more excitement than usual, so it makes it very hard to predict. I feel for some of you here, siblings or certain relationships in your life, like friendships, could be on again, off again. Watch your tongue. You need to learn to have patience and compromise with other people. For some of you, you can be involved in a love affair, or you can be talking to your crush at this time. You communicate with purpose and precision, often using words strategically to achieve your goals. Your drive is directed towards intellectual pursuits and acquiring knowledge, making you determined learner and communicator. On the 11th at 6:57 a.m., the new moon in Capricorn. This is a busy time for you. You can be working home. Your routine can be changing. This can be starting a new job. You tend to act instinctually in your daily environment. It is a good time to break habits. You might have trouble with siblings. Female relatives may not be especially supportive of you now. You could be fighting with your partner with this energy, your live-in relationship as well, okay? Or you may not be on, you could be like a roommate situation at this point between you and your live-in relationship, okay? So this is definitely giving somebody the silent treatment at this time. For others of you, you may not be on speaking terms with friends who are like family to you. You may have a tendency to neglect other people's body language. There is a greater involvement with female relatives and neighbors. Community issues become more important to you. Running errands seem to be less of a drudgery now. Relationships with relatives and siblings and neighbors should be harmonious. Errands around town may bring invitations to parties or social functions. You're likely to have more disposable income at this time. Watch your spending. You have a taste for luxuries now. Who doesn't? Your taste and sense of the values of things is likely to be accurate, but you're not inclined to save your money. Female relatives may not be especially supportive of you at this time, or maybe you're not on speaking terms, okay? So You could also be very cold and calculating with this energy when it comes to getting what you want at this time at any cost. So you could be stepping on other people's toes at this time, or you may not be thinking about other people's feelings with this energy as you're dipping and doing, and how you go about moving around at this time, or how you go about getting your way at this time. And other people may not appreciate the moves that you're making at this time, because you're kind of like, it's like you're cutting out the middleman of the situation instead of like getting everybody else, like letting people know what's going on, okay? And you're just going straight to the source. So that is going to be a problem with certain relationships in your life at this time. It's like if you're a musician, instead of having your entertainment manager book your gigs, instead of having them negotiate your stuff, you're doing it on your own, and you're doing it behind their back, and you're cutting them out of their percentage. So it's kind of like that kind of situation going on. On the 13th at 9:49 p.m., Mercury enters Capricorn. You're prone to slights and missed opportunities now. Your mental concentration is increased. There is more emphasis on attention to detail in your communications with others. You may have problems communicating with relatives. You are likely to get into arguments with relatives, siblings, or neighbors. Accidents while driving or doing errands are more likely. It signifies you could get cut with this energy, so be careful what you're doing. You may have trouble with your car or suffer inconveniences while running errands around town. Transportation and communications can be difficult or non-existent, okay? You do have a T-square happening with your third house with the North Node and South Node. You need to be careful with health issues at this time. So don't play around with your health. Communicate your feelings with this energy here. Alrighty. Don't put things off and don't go assuming with this energy. Visit your doctor. Okay. For some of you here, you may have some unknown disease or something like that, or syndrome that is not very popular or not very common. This is also not an easy time for relationships because there's a lack of communications going on. You are not open and wanting to be vulnerable about your feelings. So this could be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. You could be fighting with siblings, live-in relationships. Marriages could suffer at this time with this energy because of a lack of communication. Then on the 20th, at 9:07 a.m., the sun enters Aquarius. This is in your fourth house, where also on the same day, Pluto enters Aquarius in your fourth house. So there's a lot of emphasis on the 20th on the fourth house. So for some of you, this could be traveling or a move happening at this time. For some of you, this could be ending a relationship dynamic as well. This could be an end of an era, okay, when it comes to family. So for some of you here, this could be, God forbid, a death, once upon a time, this person was the glue of the family, and now the family is going to break off into different groups and things like that. Or because the stuff, I know I have like a lot of Israelis in the States, so hi everybody. But, it could be a situation here where everybody, some of you want to go to Israel and then others of you don't, and then, y'all fighting about that, so it could be like that kind of situation going on. It's a very sensitive time, okay, for you with this energy. For some of you, you could be experiencing empty nest syndrome. For those of you who are in your teens, your family could be going through some major changes. You could be moving at this time to a new school and everything. For some of you, this could be a divorce happening here as well. For some of you, this could be a move happening. A change of residence is possible. Unfortunately, the focus is going to be on father, for better or for worse, with this energy in dealing with separation and loss. Father has a renewed purpose, like going off and getting married, starting dating, or this could be father going back to school for a better paying job, or father is moving on and you two may not be as close as you would like to be for whatever reason. So there could be difficulties with father with this energy. But father is going to be the focus at this time through idle gossip or whatever, and the father could be going through some changes in his life, and that cause you to be adaptable at this time, okay? Then on the 20th at 7:56 p.m., Pluto in Aquarius in the fourth house, you could be original in your way of thinking. Those of you with Sun in Aquarius in the fourth house, Moon in Aquarius in the fourth house, Uranus in Aquarius, you could really feel this energy, Neptune in Aquarius. So those of you born in 1998 to 2012, you could be having like this really powerful transformative time. Not the easiest time for getting along with with others, you tend to be more about your freedom, or you can be more about what is right. So you need to watch your emotional self. You can be fighting with your partner more. This is a transformative time. Whatever you're repressing is going to come out in a nasty ass way. Also, you can't take constructive criticism at this time. You could be super sensitive when it comes to arguments, because Pluto is in the 4th house in Aquarius. So you could be taking on more of the behaviors of Aquarius at this time. You can be dictatorial in your household with this energy here. The focus could be on parents and needing to take care of them and moving them in with you, or you could be taking care of one parent at this time. The focus is more towards your parent and their health issues at this time. Your superiors could have a very authoritative attitude. You may have to deal with corruption or scandal at work. Authority seems to be misplaced. This is also career changes. Your ambitions to get ahead is stimulated. You may have power struggles with superiors, or you may have to deal with insubordination. Then on the 27th, at 2:35 a.m., Uranus is direct. Relationships with relatives and siblings may be strained. You may be looking for more freedom and feel like they are overstepping their bounds. You may prefer to avoid chance encounters with others. Unfortunately, your actions are usually erratic. You'll upset and confuse your partner, and a sudden shift in your direction. And you may not even understand your motives and why you're doing the things that you're doing at this time. If you're not so this is like an emotionally confusing time for some of you. This could also be a midlife crisis. If you're not at all conscious of the need to change the way your relationship functions, outside circumstances will intervene, and you may experience sudden break due to forces that are out of your control. Your partner may also be the one feeling extremely restless, and the relationship that are inherently too restrictive will likely end. Unexpected events, erratic emotions, and fairly reckless attitudes are more common at this time. You need to stay flexible and try to adapt to any changes that occur. So this could be an exciting time, or a time of evolving and kind of going with the flow and not being so fixed. So like I tell my fabulous bulls, bend like the palm tree I know you can be. And they're like, but we're not palm trees. You are. And you can bend, damn it. Okay? So let me see. So the first card I come up with is the Judgment card. Something heavy on your mind at this time. For some of you, you could be going through court with this energy here as well, okay? The 10 of Wands, whatever burden you have to carry, you may have to carry it a little while longer with this energy, so know that. The Queen of Swords, you need to watch your emotional self at this time with this energy here. So this may not be the emotionally easiest time for you, because you are going through it emotionally at this time with this energy. Okay, so this is not an easy time for you. The 5 of Swords, I feel for some of you here, you need to pick and choose your battles with other people, because you're very quick to burn your bridges, but then you may not realize how much you needed certain relationships in your life. So this could be burning this could be shooting off your pinky toe at this time. The Queen of Coins, I feel with this energy here, you benefit through the women in your life at this time. For some of you, this could be going and moving in with your sibling, your female sibling, or moving in with mother. This could also be taking care of mother during this time period as well with this energy here. Alrighty. The King of Cups, I feel for some of you here that there's a lot of people in your cards for one. And I feel like this could be also dealing with somebody that is a stickler for the rules with this energy. Somebody that's very uptight and watching you too closely at this time. So you could be dealing with like another water sign, like a Cancer or a Pisces with this energy, or another Scorpio. Okay, and I feel like this person could be a little bit more on top of you, or a bit more demanding than usual with this energy. The Page of Cups, focus on relationships. There is a reconciliation with somebody here with this energy. Somebody in power in a leadership position, somebody with a stable job is coming into your life at this time. Or this person brings about stability into your life. This person could be like your rock. This is opposites coming together. So this could be somebody that you wouldn't normally go for, or somebody that's like really out of your out of your thing, okay? I feel, but there's a deep spiritual connection between you two. There could even be a psychic connection between you two. This person could be like a no contact person. You may dream about this person, and it's like every time they post something, like you know when they post something, okay? And it's like you two are having like these pseudo conversations with each other without really seeing each other or really talking to each other. So that could be happening too. There's an emphasis on money, so there could be more money coming in for you during this time period as well. The Chariot card, I see a raise or a promotion. For some of you, this could be getting a better paying job this month with this energy during this time period. For some of you, raise, promotion. Okay, and also the person that you want to date, you may end up dating. So that person that you're crushing on and been thinking about, you may end up dating this person. So this is really good. Okay, and this may be a strong relationship as well. The Knight of Wands, new beginnings, new people coming into your life with this energy. The Page of Wands, I feel like you're very playful with this energy. The focus could be on children during this time period as well with this energy, okay? For others of you, you're more in tune to your inner child. For others of you, like I said, you could be more focused on children at this time. For some of you that are teachers, you know, the focus more on the children. I feel like the children make you feel young, and they could be very inspiring when it comes to certain things that you want to do technologically wise, like learning how to do TikTok. They could be teaching you how to do TikTok and stuff like that, or Snapchat with this energy. For others of you here, you could be dealing with an unhappy teenager at this time, or this could be somebody wanting to escape their responsibilities. So there could be some problems with school with one of your kids with this energy here. For some of you, this could be you not wanting to deal with your responsibilities, or your responsibilities coming up to you. So you could be, and we still have that stellium in your 9th house, so you could be delving into drugs and alcohol at this time to be avoidance, okay? And not deal with confrontation, and not deal with the elephant in the room with this energy, because emotionally it's too much for you. For some of you, you're workaholics at this time and being married to your work with this energy here as well. So there may not be any chance of love going on here for some of you, because you choose not to. Okay, some of you choose not to be in a relationship, but there is a relationship around you. So we'll see. Okay, never say never. We'll see. There's a stellium in Capricorn and a stellium in your 9th house. So it's not like you're quick to jump into anything new at this time, okay? Even if something new was to come along, you would be more than likely talking to this person rather than like really connecting with this person and getting to know them and dating, like literally dating. For some of you, there's a pregnancy coming in for you during this time period as well. So mazel, all right. The Strength card, this is your hard work and perseverance paying off with this energy here. This is obstacles being removed, especially when it comes to blockages with career and money at this time. So money could be flowing to you more easily during this time period as well. Also, this could be a great time. You could be spending way too much time at work, okay? The Two of Coins, burning the candles at both ends of the stick with this energy here. Alrighty. The Fool card brings about new beginnings coming to you. For some of you, this is a recovery period. All right, so your money situation could be improving during this time as well. And also, if you have like if you don't have a regular job and you have a business, I feel like you could be proving other people wrong at this time in regards to your business, because it's going to do well. And then for others of you, you're living more of a bohemian lifestyle with this energy here, and kind of like off doing your own thing at this time, okay, and doing what works for you. So other people can be very judgy about what you're doing at this time, and let them, because they don't pay your damn bills, so who cares, okay? The Hangman card, indecisions are coming up at this time with this energy. You could be thinking about retiring and kind of doing your own thing with this energy, or taking a sabbatical. The Ace of Coins, creating your own reality, delving into certainty. I feel that unless you know it's a sure thing and there's a light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to this business endeavor that you want to do, then you'll actually do it, okay? You'll actually be open to it, and it'll do well, okay? I feel at this time that, you know, everything right now, you have a lot of coin cards. So the focus is on career, but also everything's a process at this time with this energy. So everything is not going to come out right away. Okay. So there's a lot of delays. I see more responsibilities. I see more money coming in. I see fortune bubbling over. I see you being your own muse and coming up with get rich quick schemes. But again, unless you know it's a sure thing, you won't do it. The Nine of Cups, my yes card. It will be a sure thing. So yes to whatever question I did not answer. The Ten of Swords, this means starting over. I feel like you're a pessimist at this time. You have to touch it, see it in order to believe it. You're more of a realist. So, you know, you could be very much in your head. For some of you could be delving into depression. So be careful with this energy. All right. For some of you could be dealing with like healthcare system at this time and seeing the doctor more with this energy as well. Or this is you that's a doctor. So you could be having more hours at work and keeping yourself busy because you're avoiding other areas of your life. Maybe you're not getting along with your partner at this time. So you prefer to stay more at work rather than home kind of situation. So any excuse to be like at work, you will stay at work because you want to avoid the other person at home. Okay. I do see like an emphasis on health industry. So there's success in that for some of you. The Six of Swords, I feel there's money worries, but the card here tells me don't worry about money. I do see traveling coming up for others of you. For others of you, stay the hell out of your head. The Seven of Swords, you can be more quiet into yourself at this time with this energy. I feel like, you know, you're definitely keeping secrets with this energy. For some of you who are in the entertainment industry, you could be starting a new project and it could be like top secret. For others of you, you're more about your fantasy life at this time or your self-denial about certain things that are going on in your life. The Two of Swords, I feel like something that you want, you'll eventually get. I also feel with this energy here that definitely secrets. There's a lot of secrets. You are not saying a lot at this time with this energy. I feel like some of you are having an emotional affair with somebody with this energy and like you're still married and stuff like that, or you're just not ready to reveal it to this person at this time. But there is a lot. You're keeping a lot. Okay, for right now. All right, and you're keeping a lot to yourself. You're not letting people know your ideas and what you're doing. You're very cerebral and in your head at this time, strategizing and planning with this energy. The Six of Coins, fate is going to intervene at this time with this energy as well. I feel like for some of you here, you're more focused on your fantasy life. You're more focused on what you want at this time to the point of depression, to the point where you're unhappy. And the thing is that, you know, you try to complain to other people and other people don't see what you're talking about because they see you as rich. They see you as stable. They see that you have your stuff, that you have everything that you want, but yet you're complaining. So delve into gratitude is the attitude because God gives and then God takes away. Okay. The Seven of Wands, I feel with this energy here that this is a great time for speakers, a great time for teachers. For some of you, again, you can't take constructive criticism at this time. You're very highly defensive with this energy, so watch your emotional self. And the Five of Cups, I feel for some of you, you're delving into lack consciousness. So be careful with that lack consciousness because, you know, if you think about lack all day long, lack you shall get, okay? So be careful with that, alrighty? So try to have a different conversation. Tap into that ninth house energy. Gratitude is the attitude. Try to delve into prayer consciousness and affirmations at this time with this energy. Focus on the things that you can control during this time period. This is a great time to delve into your creativity because the best songs, the best poetry is done when we're depressed and sad. Alrighty. I love you, my Scorpions. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And thank you for everyone who has. Kisses.